going on, guys? It's your boy, the Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back here with another video. Now, as always, people, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and I'll happily get back to you. Now, we're almost here. We're just over a week away from the biggest. For me, this is the biggest fight since Mayweather Pac. It's huge. It's, for me, a personal favourite because I have an attachment to both boxers, man. I love them both. Two of my favourite fighters in the game right now, I would say. Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, man. We're not that far away. Undefeated, undisputed, all going down. All of the stakes will be on the line for this next week, Saturday, man. And it's just, first of all, it's an incredible matchup between two unbeaten fighters, two dogs, two guys in the ring that have great fundamentals. They have a lot of heart, they've got power, they have skill, they have ability, they have tenacity. They've got it all, these two. These two guys are top 5 pound for pound, I would say. In my pound for pound rankings, I have both of these guys in my top 5. You know, it all comes down to this. It really does. This is what it's all about in boxing, man. And for me, if you could throw up any fight out there, this is one that I would have picked. This is the one that I would want to see. So you can imagine how excited I am for this right here, man. It really is for all the marbles next week, Saturday. And just watching the previews and watching, you know, the training footage. I watched the training footage yesterday of, you know, they both held media workouts this week. Errol Spence and Terence Crawford separately. I got to watch both of them. I've been seeing, you know, in-depth interviews on podcasts that the both of them have been doing, and just really getting to know the fighters even more as they prepare for such a huge night, man. The biggest night of their professional boxing lives is going to take place next weekend. And you just think, like, big fights like these, you know, your opinion changes and you think to yourself, yeah, this guy's going to win, and you change your mind. And that's happened with me for this particular fight. Yeah, I've changed my mind once or twice, but it's just going to be a fantastic event. And one that I said, you know, before, that I would love it if us as a boxing community could just come out and support this fight, because, you know, this is what it's all about. This is what we're in the sport for as boxing fans. This is what we want to see. Do you know what I mean? So I say support these guys, man, so we can then see more fights like these in the future. Let's say, for example, and I hope this isn't the case, but let's say, for example, that the fight doesn't do well at box office. Then, you know, the big wigs, you know, those guys at the top, they're going to look at it like, well, we matched the two best and it wasn't that great. Let's continue to do matchups that will just make us the most money. And, you know, as a result of that, you're going to get the likes of Fury and Ngannou. Do you know what I mean? So these two guys are really setting an example for the boxing world out there. They're not the only two, because we've seen other guys this year do it. Caleb Plant, for example, him and Benavidez did it. Devin Haney, Lomachenko did it. A lot of these guys are starting to step up now. Tank and Ryan Garcia did it. So let's start seeing more of these top guys fight each other, man. That's what it's all about. And I think over the last few years, you know, this generation in particular, a lot of fighters are just worried about losing their O. They're not necessarily scared about, you know, facing the other opponent, but the threat of losing their O, because Floyd really did, Floyd Mayweather, that is, really did make the O, you know, a commodity, something that you just cannot lose in the game. But there's no shame in losing your O. And for Spence and Crawford, one of them is likely going to lose their O unless it ends in a draw next week. You never know. But yeah, the fact that these two guys have put ego and pride and everything to the side to make this happen is what boxing's all about, man. And whoever loses, there will always be a way back for either one of them. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's going to be a fantastic showing. We're going to do more previews for this next week. Obviously, we're going to do the podcast on a Monday. But yeah, I'm going to have to throw out some more, do another live, or do some more videos or something next week, man. Get the fans on, let them have their say. Going to do all of that next week for this fight. It deserves it. It's that kind of event. How is your thoughts approaching fight week for this, people? We do have Inoue and Fulton taking place as well on the Tuesday. But the Saturday is when, you know, it's Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, man. We're finally here. 4 or 5 years in the making. We're finally here, man. So drop your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. How do you see this fight going? Has your prediction changed since the fight was first announced? And let me know your level of excitement for it, guys. Let me know. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next video.